Okay, coming back to the alphabet video that I just did, there was some complications at the end. I had, let's just say I made a mistake, but I did and I didn't, but I actually did, so I can't make up for it. So this is what I want to come back and do. I want to correct the mistakes. Okay, the total of all the vowels is 180, saying that in the A family, the total is 30. In the C family, the total is 36. I had written 34. I had made a mistake. 30, 33, 36. I don't know why I put 34, but it's 36. To redo it, the total vowels, okay, is 51. The total consonants within the vowel is 129. 9 minus 2 equals to the seventh gate. 9 minus 1 equals to the eighth heaven. 9 and 3 equals to the sky. 180 equals to 186 or 168, which is total to the number of days in the week, or the mind of man, the spirit within the mind of man. The total value left over is 171. 7 times 1, 7 plus 1 will equal to 8 and will equal to 7, equal to 15 or 78, or adding up 1 to number 12 will equal to 78. 7 times 8, 7 plus 8 is 56. 7 plus 8 is 15, equals to 71 or 1771. The gateway that opened up the sea in Boston. 48 is the vowel for the G letter. 7, 23, 33, 43, 48, standing for space in between D and H. D and H do not have the vowel in it. There is no vowel inside of here. The T, which is inside the B letter, represented inside the Z. 0 equals 6 becomes 26, created 8. T now becomes part of the 8 family. So now we only have 13, giving me the AC value. 62 and 11 equals to 73. 7 by 3 is 21, the cube. 7 plus 3 is now 31, the AC energy, connected by the T letter because it connects into the H. 48 minus 171 equals to ABC 1, 2, 3, showing us that the alphabet, take away the seventh gate and the vowels, equals to ABC 1, 2, 3, A and C, which is H and I. Why? How did I connect it? We connect J16 over to L12, equaling to 28, time heaven, 16 and 12, 28. 111, A and I 19, 101, 2112, 31221. Take out this one because it has a 9 in it. Even though it comes to 10, we take out the S. Now we have 101, 2011. So the 1 and 0 go A, J, and K. La cage, meaning the cage. But we're going to go 6. We're going to go 33. We're going to go 41. 41 is the size of the game. 2 games, T and U, 2 games, U2, UT. The total between 10, 21 is the cube. 31, 33, because it's split. It's on the left side, the center to the left, and the center to the right. The totality between I, between left and right, or between H, which connects as the two sides. If we connect the two sides between 2 and 20, creating 22, the two sides. In between the two sides, we have 10, 11, and 12. 33 is created. Now this side and this side. 33 creates two sides. The first side of 6, which is the vowel of O. The 33, which is the vowel of O. And 21, 31, 41, 51, 60 becomes time. 66, because of 0, 60 becomes now 66. 6 and 6 is 12, equals to 3. 3 becomes A and B, 1 and 2. The only way to make 3 is between 1 and 2. 1 and 2 is B and A. It will create the word bag, which means the ring in French. U21, A and B, 21. G and O, Y-O. The O letter is because G, under the seventh gate, G7 plus O equals 7 again. G and O go together, and the O is the 15th letter, and in pull they come together, representing the V letter. G, with no vowels in the alphabet, we're left with 12 letters. A total of 12 letters. If you add up 1 to 12, it equals 7 and 8, and that is the gateway to the heaven and hell. One side, and why is it hell? Because it's L. It's her world. It's the world. It's the entrance world of Vesica Pisces. The H becomes the 4th letter. The K becomes the 5th letter. The M becomes the 6th letter. The P becomes the gateway. This is the light. The Q becomes 8, and it already is 8. It remains 8. The T is the now birth because it's a transmission. It's a transfer. The V, which is the 10th letter, becomes the one spirit light, becomes the 16. This becomes the gateway, the split world. This becomes the K, KY, and Z now becomes the 12th letter, Z standing for A and B. V, M, D, F, O, 7 and 3, 8 and 2. Why? Because in the 7 world, the 10, the 7th gateway, gets a 3. In the center world, the 8 gets the 2. 3 and 2 is 5. B and C is creation. CB. Space on Mars. Headquarters. Headquarters, space on Mars. 26 and 16, transmission, J and T, equals to number 42. Inside the same alphabet, we have to remember that in H will now disappear because H and I are the same letter. We now have to wipe out everything that has to do with number 8. H is the 8th letter. We wipe out this one. We wipe out this one. We wipe out this one. Or do we just wipe out this one? We're just going to wipe out this letter over here because it's represented in the I. It's part of the I vowel because it is the same letter. Therefore, we now end up with 11, and I can keep on eliminating. The B gets the E5, H, and D. B, E, H, D. 48, B gets space. Why do I do this? The 7th, 2 and 5 is 7. 2 and 8, H is 10. 2 and D becomes 13. But on this list over here, 1 needs to get T. It becomes BT. B and T are already in the same family. 1, 5, 9, A, E, and I is now B, K, and T. Inside the D, D4 and U3 equals to 7. D, the 4 and the 6 equals to 10. 6 equals to the F, so D gets an O. It has a U, an O, and an I, so the D letter now gets 3 vowels onto it. 6, 3, 1, the 613 laws of Moses is now located in the D world and is no longer located in the 369 world. 369 is now located in 4 and no longer in F. G gets 0. G gets 3. 3 is now, G gets U, and G gets the 6th letter. 6 and 7 is 13. The 6th letter is O. G gets 2 O's. 7, 6, 7 for the spirit of 67. Inside 3 is 737, getting the cube inside. 7 by 3 is 21. 7 plus 3 is 10. Is 31. 31 equals to 62 or 26. G and Z now come together. G is now a representation inside the gateway of Venus. H gets 1. A. 8 minus 1 is A. H plus 2. B gets 2. 10. H plus 5. E. It gets Abe. Whatever you want to look at Abe, it now gets AB. Okay? AB. We're going to go back one letter over here on this side. And on this side, B is valued at 33. D is valued at 39. G is valued at 48. H is valued at 51. None of these have vowels in it. 33, 12, 20, 21. 21. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 and 4 is 12, and 5, 17. 171. 7 times 1, 7 plus 1 equals to 7, equals to 8. This represents 87 October, 87, 12, 87, the 8 and 7 card, which is the split heaven gateway. 87 at the same time equals to 56, and 8 and 7 is 15. This represents 2 times 3, 2 plus 3. 87 is the gateway of Aleph, E and F, Aleph, equals to 71 and repeats itself. What's missing? The body or the carrier or the ark inside 6. Inside 15 and 21 is O and U. In the language, it says where. It's A-U, A-B. A and E is 1 and 5, and 5 and 1. Isis. Ice says cold. Isis is creation of the energy. The ice creates the energy. Something about the cold and the hot creates an energy, and it says it right here. 9559 is a representation of Einstein, is a representation of 1776, is a representation 9 times 9 is 81, 5 times 5 is 25 of Jack inside Venus. Or how about just saying Black Jack? Black Jack, black equals to 29, Jack equals to 25, okay? And it's 101,311. Okay, 101,311 or 101,32. ABC inside Jack. The total is the energy coming out of the sun cast onto the earth. What is 171? Let's see if I can go back and find it in my book. And I just did it 2 seconds ago. We're going to get there. Just give me a second. Well, I'm going to show you what 171 is. When we add up 1 to 18, which is half of everything, 666, it equals to 171. When you add the spirit onto this, 1 to 19, it equals to 190. And when you add up the split worlds to 20 to 20, it equals to 210. 0 equals 6 going to 26 equals to 351. What's missing? 141. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5 equals to the sun. 9 times 5 is 45. Add up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 equals 45, the foxhole. And it equals to this, the cube. You add on this to the side, this to the side. You add on a cap on each side, and you end up with a 6-point star. I know I did it very quick. What is 141? It's this. Moses, 50 times 47 equals to 2350. Or 2356, 2 times 3, 2 plus 3 equals 2356. Jesus, creation is 30 times 47. 47 is time of Christ, equals to 1410. And it also equals to the CB codes. This total, 14 and 10, 7 times 2 and 5 times 2, 57 is G and E, the gateway energy. Just windy outside. I heard something on my balcony. So you understand what this did, 171. The same time we get that 171 over here, is the same thing we get in the alphabet over here. Removing all the vowels from the alphabet, we get a balance of 171. Reminding that we take away the gateway brings us to 123. Take away number 53 or 35. Why? Because that's electric company on Earth. 123 minus 53 equals to 70, equals the spirit of 76. 123 minus 35 equals to 88, and that's the piano that we're entrapped in. The 88 keys of the piano, minus plus 5335. 5335 is 88, minus the same thing from these numbers. There was one other thing I wanted to look down over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're not going to, I'm just going to take a look. 33 is B. D. I didn't do G over here, 48 and 51. 51, skip G. 31, that is 80. That is the cat. 80 and 30, 33 is 113. If you add, okay, 1 to 13, okay, That will equal to a total of 91. 91 is the spirit of A and I. A and I. 33, 72 is the clock. 72 plus 48 is 80. 120 equals 126. 120, 121, and 50, 171. 171, 1771, because 7 goes here and then 7 goes here. So it's encircled. It's a double zero because it goes both ways. So I made that correction. Here's where 35 and 24 comes from. 3 by 8, 3 plus 8 will equal to this over here. 3 and 1 is 4, or 13. 8 and 5 is 13. 8 and 5 is 13 and 13. 13 and 13 is 26. And 4 is 30, equals to 34, creating the DC power out of this. ISIS. 6, 22, 6 is the number, creating all sevens. 123 and 48 is 171. 72, which was 39 and 33, and 48 into the seventh gate. 80. 80, where was 80? 51 and 39 is 90. That is your birth. What is your birth? HD becomes your birth 90. That is your 96 rotation. GB, which is the ring. G and B. 48 and 33 is 81 Venus. 39 is the sky. This one is Mars. Is there anything else over here? We mentioned about the half-life, where 50. Anytime you see 50, it's half-life. When you see 1, it's a split life. In 2 worlds. Just want to see if there's anything else in here. We looked at what this is over here. This is ISIS. Here, look at this. I-S. I-S. ISIS also talks about your eye. It's your iris. Okay? It's the red eye. Why? Because the red eye is number 73. How do you get number 73? From the bag, from the ring, from A and B. Okay? A, B, and G, the bag, the ring, well, 1 and 2 will create 3. It creates 3. You can't take 1 and 2 apart because it's the ring around your finger, which is the O. That's A and E. And the G, the gateway. It's almost like doing this. There was one thing I wanted to mention. I like holding my book up. Shoot 12. Why do we shoot 12? Because we have a double barrel shotgun, and 6 and 6 will now create your 77, and that's your double barrel. What does that do? It's la chute. It means the waterfall of a double barrel. It's a split waterfall. They're dividing something, and I'm quite sure this is by Hoover Dam. I don't know exactly how it works. Okay. Just to bring this up, I mentioned it in the last video. The neck in French says coup and coup, O and U, the same ones I used before. 21 equals to the 12th moon. C equals to 3. It also represents 9, your birth, because it's 0, 3. This one has two numbers, and this one has 2 numbers. 36 is your creation of 36. If you add 1 to 36, it equals 666. If you add 666 and 666 together, I think it's 1332, and that is the passage. A and B. A and C is your energy, and B and C becomes A13, the doorway. 3 and 2, Aleph becomes a doorway because F and 5 connect together. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else in there. If you use this as time, okay, if this would be 3:51, it'd be 180 minutes plus 51, be 231 minutes. ABC backwards, 1551 ISIS. So it's showing the doorway all the way. This ISIS is showing the doorway all the way. At 1551, it's 720 minutes plus 180 minutes is 900 minutes equals 951 minutes. 951 minutes shows the 3 worlds. Boom, boom, boom. 951 is A, E, and I. Again, ISIS, connecting the 3 worlds. The Q and the W are from the same family. 23 and 17 equals to Blue, 23, and blue equals to 40. 17 and 23 equals to 40. How do we get blue? I'm just trying to see if I have it in here. Remember, if you have 10,000, right, you have $100. 10 times 10 is 100. 21 plus 3 equals 24 plus, here's one more. The cube, the word, this corner over here, okay, is the K is in this position here. U and C come together is 21 and 3. 21 and 3 equals to 24. 0, 3 equals to 60 equals to 84. The UC corner creates Pluto right over here in this corner above F and inside of K in the B family. I wrote one word inside here. If you can see the letters, this is how it works in numbers. The word F-U-C-K will design this. It creates the T here. It creates another one over here. Creates another one over here. I have to do this multiple times in order to see what design it is. But all I do is I use my letters in here, and then I create multiple boards of tic-tac-toe and see where the letters show up, and it will create a design from that word. Again, Baba, Baba, Abba, Baba, Baba, 2 and 1, 2, 2 and 1, 2, 2 and 1, 2, 5, 5, 5, ISIS again. This is Fahrenheit and Celsius. It's temperature. 5 and 3. 6 and 3, 6 and 3. The same thing over here. The letters with no vowels, 6, 3, 3, 6. 6, 3, 3, 6 equals to 1, 4, 4, 1. Look up Sesame Street 1441, in which 1441 and 6969 will create the 10, 10, 10 world. 1441 will create 7, 7, 7, 7, 4, 7, 7, 4, okay? 4, 7, 7, 4, in the year 5775, 5 times 7, 5 plus 7 equals to 12 and 35. 12 and 35 is electric company, Earth, Jupiter, equals to 47, equals to the 10-10 perfect world of Fahrenheit and Celsius. Faran, A and F, 1 and 6 is 7. It is the only light within 9, and the height is the gateway within 7 and 8. Celsius is the jail we are in. It is us within the sky. It is her, which is the eye that sees us. It's all a play within the same letters. CC, this says sky, C and I. This is D and H. Is it the designated hitter that we are? Up to bat for someone else. 5 and 1 is A and E. And this is what these letters do. If you put together J and K, J and K, which is the 10th and the 11th letter for the cube, 21. You have 2 cubes, it creates 42. It takes 2 cubes to create the mind of the game that we play. It says Jack. It now says 63, or creation of 63. Plus 6 is rotation, because 10 gets 6 for the light, equals to 69. 20 plus 22, the double of this because of the split world, says Jack TV. Creating of the sun, creating of 15, which is the egg in the sun. 54 and 15 is 69. 6 by 9 is 54. 6 plus 9 is 15. This one creates 42. This one creates 21 to the total of 63. Red eye in the sky of Mars. These letters over here, okay, we're going to get to that in the next video. It is the letters S, J, N, W, R, C, and L. These are the letters that are implicated with the vowels. S comes from the A family, J comes from the A family. We cannot play them. The total is 29. 29. Letters, vowel. Letters, 15. Vowel, 21 inside the C family. This is your O and U. Inside your creation, O and U. Inside your creation, O and U. Comes O and U in the family of vowels. In the family of consonants that have no vowels, O and U shows up again because it's in creation. What is 1 and 4? 1 times 4, 1 plus 4 equals 5 and 4 equaling to the sun. But the sun does not recreate. 5 and 4 will not recreate DC. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching.